Ancestral Liberation 2025, Arcturian Channeling for Epigenetic Healing, Forgiveness Codes, and Living Lineage Blessings. Transmission from the Arcturian Council of Lineage Weavers to the human family. Beloved Starkin, lineages breathe through bodies like rivers beneath cities. Names echo across ribs. Memories travel as gestures inside hands. The nervous system keeps the vows that allowed ancestors to cross deserts, oceans, and decades. Those vows saved lives then. Some of those vows cost life now. The invitation arrives with gentleness and precision. Honor what protected. Release what constricts. Choose living covenants that let love circulate as breath, blood, and clear speech. This channeling braids Arcturian geometry, Buddhist lucidity, Christic compassion, PNL precision, biodecoding insight, and numerology codes to guide ancestral liberation. The aim shines simple and sovereign: keep gifts, compost burdens, repair dignities, bless descendants, prosper with clean roots. Taratasin 1. The river and the root lineage is river and root at once. River carries stories forward. Root drinks meaning from deep soils. When trauma hardens, the river snarls and the root starves. When tenderness returns, river smooths and root fattens. Coherence precedes clarity. Clarity precedes creation. Creation precedes regeneration. Hold this axiom near doors and screens. The home learns a kinder gravity. Daily anchor. Right hand on heart and left hand on belly. Inhale 4 counts. Exhale 8 counts. Whisper 3 lines. I honor the ones before me. I choose living covenants. I bless the ones after me. Docker 2. PNL Protocol LINEAGE for lineage work use. LINEAGE to enter ancestral sessions with dignity. Short, repeatable, potent. L. Locate. Sense the body map. Jaw, throat, diaphragm, belly, pelvis. Label sensations with neutral words. Warm, tight, buzzing, empty. I. Imagine. See a soft sapphire thread from your heart to a great loom of light. The thread holds your tone. The loom holds the field. Identity stays in your chest. Tools and images assist. N. Name. Write a 1-line theme in behavioral verbs. Free the voice. Soften vigilance. Repair trust in giving and receiving. E. Enroll. Invite allies through breath. Body wisdom. Christic mercy. Buddhist clarity. Arcturian geometry. Willing ancestors. Consent remains explicit. A. Assign. Offer new duties to old sentries. Jaw guards truth tone. Diaphragm guards breath pacing. Belly guards discernment. Shoulders guard focus. G. Gesture. Perform one small visible act. Hum low to high. Bow to a photo. Place water for the lineage. Movement seals intent. E. Exit. Close with a sentence and a file. Today I updated the covenant of speech. Archive with date and 2 emojis that hold meaning. Repeat. LINEAGE at the beginning of therapy, prayer, journaling, or creative sessions. Minutes invested prevent hours of drift. Daka 3. Biodecoding of lineage vows. In the body, the throat holds unspoken court transcripts. The diaphragm stores sirens of war and scarcity. The belly remembers famines and shame. The pelvis keeps maps of exile and return. The shoulders carry invisible villages. Each guard served a season. Each guard deserves promotion rather than exile. Ritual of reassignment. 1. Name the duty in 1 line. The jaw keeps us safe by clenching truth. 2. Warm cloth over the site and hum a low note for 60 seconds. 3. Speak with sincerity. I thank the sentry. I assign the sentry to tone purity and breath pacing. 4. Drink warm water with a pinch of salt or rose. 5. Walk slowly for 3 minutes and look at the horizon. The nervous system records a new map. Ritual of gratitude to the hard workers. 1. Place a bowl with grains, fruit, or bread on a small cloth. 2. Whisper names you know and titles you do not know. Weaver, farmer, migrant, nurse, singer, carpenter. 3. Offer 3 exhales as thanks. 4. Eat a bite with reverence or share with earth. The body understands continuity without burden. Ritual of speech. Reset. 1. Right hand on throat, left on heart. 2. Breathe 4 in and 8 out. 3. Say 3 times. I speak with truth, kindness, usefulness, and timeliness. 4. Hum a descending fifth, then an ascending fifth. 5. Drink water and send one message of repair or gratitude. The lineage hears closure. Dava 4. Numerology codes for ancestral seasons. In 2025, the collective tone of attentiveness favors compassionate closure and service. Pair it with stabilizing and teaching numbers. Roots practice in the body and the home, used for routines, altars, and family agreements. Brings adaptive courage during change, used for moves, repairs, and relocations. 7. Opens mystic stairs for dreams and insights, used at night for lucid bridge work. Or invites balanced exchange and inheritance with wisdom, used for money conversations and estate clarity. 11. Hones intuition for naming and messaging. 22. Builds frameworks for archives and reunions. 33. Teaches compassionate storytelling and intergenerational learning. Code practice. Traced of 999. Behind the heart to close oaths of silence or martyrdom. Draw. 444. Over the chest to anchor new household rhythms. Tap. 8 dots. Sideways over the solar plexus to balance give and receive. Tap. 3. At the throat to bless expression. Finish with 1 to 1. Before the sternum to open, aligned beginnings. 5. Loving kindness and Christic forgiveness. Codes. Buddhist loving kindness offers phrases that soften armor without erasing boundaries. Christic forgiveness codes release debts while protecting dignity. Together, they create rehabilitative justice inside the body. Phrases for lineage moments. May the ones before me feel safe. May the ones before me feel seen. May the ones before me feel restored. May my speech be true, kind, useful, and timely. May my spine stay strong and my heart stay soft. Forgiveness code. I release what is not mine to carry. I keep wisdom. I keep love. I keep craft. I keep song. I return shame to the fire as light. Speak these lines in a warm voice before meetings, calls, or visits. The field stabilizes. Doris. 6. The constellation room and the sapphire family grid shape a simple constellation room. In the home or studio, visualize a 9-point sapphire grid on the floor or table. Move clockwise with presence. 1. Origin. 2. Mother line. 3. Father line. 4. Hidden helpers. 5. Broken bridges. 6. Gifts. 7. Boundaries. 8. Blessings. 9. Release. Place tokens or notes on each point. Speak one sentence at each point. Honor origin with gratitude. Name mothers and grandmothers. Name fathers and grandfathers. Acknowledge helpers like teachers and neighbors. Identify broken bridges and name one repair. Gather gifts like courage, craft, humor, song. Set boundaries that keep tenderness safe. Offer a blessing for descendants and community. Close with a deep exhale and an archive gesture. The room remembers coherence. 7. 7-minute ritual before family meetings or memory work. Minute 1. Posture, tall, jaw soft, gaze gentle. Minute 2. Breath 4 in and 8 out. Minute 3. Numerology seals of 9 to 9 to 9 and 4 to 4 of 4, then 8 at the solar plexus and 1 to 1 to 1 at the chest. Minute 4. PNLLINEAGE quick pass. Minute 5. Loving kindness and forgiveness code. Minute 6. Place a small bowl of water or a candle as a living witness. Minute 7. Speak one clean sentence of intent and begin. 8. Everyday stories of living lineage blessings. Mara, the midwife. Mara felt her throat close during conflict. She named the duty of silence, reassigned the jaw to truth tone, and placed a bowl of water with rose on her desk. During a tense meeting, she traced 3 at her throat and spoke one warm sentence. The room softened. Protocols improved. Babies and staff received calmer care. Ezra, the musician. Ezra carried guilt about charging for sacred songs. He traced 8 at the solar plexus, wrote a 5C covenant for consent, credit, compensation, containment, compassion, and sang a blessing for ancestors before invoicing. Income steadied, creativity returned. He funded a small scholarship in his grandmother's name, Rena the teacher. Rena faced a family story that mocked dreams. She installed a constellation room corner in her apartment with a lamp and photos. She practiced 7 breaths and wrote dream titles with dates and verbs. Students received a weekly story of courage without shame. Attendance rose. Parents sent gratitude notes. Mateo the carpenter. Mateo feared asking for help due to a lineage of stoicism. He practiced the ritual of speech reset and the sentence payment confirms booking. He scheduled 2 connect windows daily and moved tools into labeled boxes. Work moved from chaos to craft. Evenings returned to family. Each story shows one pattern. Coherence births clarity. Clarity births creation. Creation births repair. Repair births prosperity. Prosperity funds more repair. Letter 9. Prosperity with clean roots. Prosperity stabilizes when money, time, and reputation move through ethical lattices. Keep the Psalm 5C covenants invisible. Consent for names, images, voices, and private stories. Credit that names humans and assisting tools. Compensation that honors energy and expertise with buffers for rest. Containment through clear files, versions, dates, and watermarks. Compassion in tone and aftercare. Design an ancestral value ladder. Free blessing or short guide that nourishes without depletion. Entry offer that solves one pain point. Core journey that delivers measurable transformation. Premium bespoke work with high presence and clear boundaries. The ladder breathes. The field trusts. The river flows. 10. Boundaries as luminous membranes. In families and teams, boundaries keep tenderness productive. Speak boundaries as blessings with warm tone and clear words. Examples. Work happens within agreed hours. Changes travel through one channel. Devices sleep outside bedrooms. Payment confirms booking. Credit honors every contributor. Delivery closes with a blessing note and archive. Refunds follow a kind written policy. Meetings begin with 2 minutes of breath and close with 1 minute of gratitude. Post these lines near doors and screens. Rooms learn to protect love. Norver. 11. Voice, song, and sound. As lineage medicine, the voice turns vows into vibrations. Use sound to rewrite contracts without violence. Hum low to high once, then high to low once. Sing a vowel sequence A-E-I-O-U with a smile behind the soft palate. Place a finger at the sternum and tap a soft 3-3-9-1-1 rhythm. Record a 30-second blessing for morning use. Credit any samples or collaborators with love. Sound becomes a bridge between past and future. Darkas are 12. Sleep, dreams, and ancestral bridges. Night practices carry lineage work safely. Protect the first and last 30 minutes of the day. Candle replaces urgent screens. Notebook opens beside a warm lamp. Title dreams with date and a verb. Mark a single application line for waking action. Place a small stone or icon of a grandparent near the journal. The psyche collaborates with mercy. Dream bridge for lineage. 7 breaths. Write 3 fragments. Speak 1 gratitude. Carry 1 symbol into the day. Archive with a tab. Repeat for 30 days. Memory becomes a garden. Babre. 13. Tools and spaces for lineage. Calm, warm indirect light and steady chair. Plants for humidity and green rest. Bowls for water and grain offerings. A small altar with stone, candle, and a photo. Timers for 90-minute waves with white space after. Archive folders with clear names and dates. Studio becomes sanctuary. Sanctuary becomes studio. Dakra 14. Detox from doom loops and hype loops around family stories. Doom freezes bodies into fatalism. Hype fries bodies into denial. Replace both with steadiness loops. Input with windows. Process with breath and journaling. Output with right speech and kind pace. Rest with dignity. Repeat. Steadiness checklist. 12 minutes of breath or walk before family calls or archives. 30 minutes of creation before messages. 2 connect blocks daily. 1 reflective page at day end. 1 weekly nature visit or repair ritual. Dharmalya 15. 30-day path to ancestral liberation. Days 1 to 5 ground. Breath 4-8. LINEAGE protocol. Ritual of gratitude to the hard workers. Days 6 to 10 clarify. Constellation room corner, 9-point grid, 1 sentence at each point. Days 11-15 consent. 5C covenant near desk and altar. Credit template for stories, photos, and songs. Days 16 to 20 craft. Learn 1 repair skill daily. Button, seam, letter, boundary page, archive folder. Days 21 to 25 community. Gratitude messages, small reunions, shared recipes, repair days. Days 26 to 30 release. Publish a small blessing, close loops, celebrate completions, rest with dignity. The month becomes a monastery of living roots. 16 mantras, mudras, and codes. Mantra. Sapphire truth in, golden love out. Mudra. Thumb and index touch at the throat, other fingers extended like a gentle antenna. Breathe and hum. Codes. 999 for closure, 444 for household rhythm, 7 for mystic insight, 8 for balanced exchange, 3-3 for expressive healing, 111 for aligned beginnings. Tap gently on the sternum before calls or letters. Color wheel. Sapphire for truth, rose gold for compassion, emerald for consent, pearl for clarity, amber for courage. Bathe rooms and documents with these tones. 17 closing transmission and blessing. Beloved, you stand as a living bridge between what survived and what now thrives. The river inside your ribs remembers storms and songs. The root beneath your spine remembers droughts and dances. Your breath becomes a treaty. Your voice becomes a lantern. Your hands become a craft that repairs worlds. Receive a gentle rain of sapphire codes over throat and heart. Receive an infinity 8 warm at the solar plexus. Receive emerald rings around the hands. Consent stands, credit flows, compensation steadies, containment protects, compassion completes. Walk as a calm lighthouse through family weather. Hum as a patient river under bright skies. Archive with joy. Forgive with dignity. Rest without apology. Celebrate each closure. Begin again with play. Descendants feel safer. Ancestors relax. The field brightens. It is done. It is sealed. It is blessed.